Hi guys, for today's video I thought you might be interested in hearing what games I've been playing recently. Now normally I'll take a big long RPG and chip away at it over the course of a few weeks or a month, depending how long it is, and I'll sort of splice in a shorter game like an action game or an adventure game or a racing game or fighting game, just something that sort of breaks up the tone, and that way I can kind of be playing a game and making progress no matter what kind of mood I'm in, whether I have 4 or 5 hours to grind or go through a huge part of a story, or just half an hour to an hour in the morning or right after work before bed to play something shorter like a fighting game. So I'm always playing something, but I kind of mix it up. Lately, this past maybe 2 or 3 weeks, it's been a bit of a different story though. Because of my birthday, I got a couple games I really wanted to play after I'd already started playing something else. So I've sort of been a little bit overloaded, and hopefully I'm going to clear out this active backlog before I get really started with all the summer of Sega stuff. For my birthday, you probably saw if you follow me on Facebook or Twitter, I got Bravely Default for my wife, and this is sort of a return to the classic Final Fantasy style. I'm really loving it. For me, it feels like I'm playing a 90s RPG. It really is something that would fit perfectly on the PS1. It reminds me a lot of Final Fantasy IX in particular. I'm absolutely loving this. I'm really enjoying playing this on the 2DS. It's incredible amount of fun. I don't like how they kind of try and shove a little bit of the sort of Street Pass features on you, or the sort of pay-to-play option, which I'll talk about in a review. But if you can get by that, it's, for me, an instant classic. I love it, and it reminds me of sort of a golden age of RPGs. It's a very nostalgia-driven game. Absolutely love it. Very quality title I'm having fun with. And again, like I said, normally I'll just do one RPG at a time, but before I got that, I had already started playing Tales of the Abyss. And for some reason, I've owned this for a while, but I've just sort of passed it by for a while. I originally planned on playing it as soon as I had finished playing Tales of Legendia, but I started playing other things, just kept getting pushed back, and I'm finally giving it a shot, and I'm loving it. It's so much fun. It's better than I thought it was going to be. I was pretty sure I was going to like it because I love Tales games, but already I'm probably less than halfway through, considering the length of a typical Tales game, and it's already my favorite in the series. It's finally, Tales of Destiny has been taken down from the #1 spot, and Tales of the Abyss is already my favorite Tales game of all time, and it's probably going to get better from here. I mean, it's just been getting better every hour I've been playing it. I absolutely adore this game so far. It's a whole lot of fun. It has a better story than most Tales games, a better cast of characters. I love the character interaction. Normally in Tales games is really good. So far, this is by far, I feel, the best written Tales game I've played. And just this past weekend, I ended up picking up Sonic and Sega AllStars Racing, a no-brainer if you're a Sega fan. It has mascots all the way from Alex Kidd up to Ryo Hazuki and Knights and Sonic and Tails and Samba de Amigo and everything, and just a huge number of amazing tracks based on different Sega franchise worlds, and the soundtrack is great. And at first I was a little concerned because I noticed there were a couple House of the Dead levels and a couple Samba de Amigo and a couple Sonic, and I was worried they'd be very similar, but they're not. They did a really good job coming up with some very creative track designs. It's a lot of fun. The carts handle very well. I mean, I'm really having a great time with this. I've played through probably close to like half the content already, just in like a few days, because this is kind of all I've been playing the past couple days, and just going nuts with it. It's so much fun. I mean, I would honestly say that it's probably up there. It might be my second favorite kart racer of all time, behind the original Crash Team Racing. It's really that good. I'm really blown away by this. Better than I expected. Definitely not sort of a cash-in mascot racer. This is a quality title that if you enjoy CTR, if you enjoy Mario Kart, if you enjoy Speed Punks, anything like that, give this one a shot. The last game I've been playing recently, and yes, I've been splitting my time between 4 games, so it's taking a very long time to beat any of them. Fragile Dreams, not an expensive game, but a very uncommon hidden gem on the Wii. It's something where I've been trying to find it just kind of in the wild, didn't really want to go online and order it, just been waiting to find it, and it's been right about 2 years since I first heard of it that I really wanted to get it, and I finally found a copy. I just happened to never stumble on one before. Really looking forward to this one. Artistically, it's one of the prettiest games on the Wii. Just a beautiful, beautiful soundtrack, and everything about it is fantastic. It's one of the few games that my wife will actually sit and watch me play, and like she really would like to play. It's so much fun, and it's very innovative. I mean, if you want to look at examples of games on the Wii that aren't using the motion controls as sort of an added gimmick, that are actually using it in creative ways, this is one of the best examples I've ever seen. I can't wait to do a review. Probably, I'm thinking it's going to be one of my like sort of Halloween ones. It's not a scary game, but it's kind of eerie, a little creepy, and definitely something I'm going to go more in depth in the fall. Just a beautiful, beautiful game. Everything about it is just over the top fantastic. I have no complaints so far. Again, I'm a few hours into the game. I think I'm about a little over 4 or 5 hours in, so getting pretty far considering it's a shorter adventure game. Just a wonderful, wonderful game, and that's sort of the great thing. But the problem right now is I'm playing 4 games that I really, really like. Normally I'll be playing something and I really enjoy it, and I'm playing another game that I just kind of casually like, but 4 games at the same time that I'm really, really into, and it's hard to decide when I have just a few minutes in a day or an hour in a day, when do I devote that little bit of time to. Eventually I'll be able to work my way through all 4 of these, having a lot of fun. I mean, this is one of the times where it makes me really, really happy to be a gamer, especially a gamer with sort of varied tastes, so that I can enjoy all these great, great games, and just having a lot of fun right now. And what are you guys playing right now? Let me know below. Do a response video. Let me know what you're playing, and what are your normal gaming habits? Do you do something similar to what I do, play a longer game and a shorter game at the same time? Do you focus on one at a time? Or are you the kind of person who very regularly does something like this and you're playing 4 or 5 games at once? Just let me know, and thank you for watching.